Bhagwad Gita, Chapter-6, Sloka 21. Rupashri ma'am, we will do chanting. Okay, Shreya is chanting.
Yes, miss.
Sukha Matyan
Sukamatyam
Tikam Yattat
ekam yattat
Buddhigrayama
buddhigayama
Tindriyam
indriyam
Veti Yatra
veti yatta
Na Chaivayam
chaivayam
Sitascha
chitascha
Latitatvatah
taditattvaha
Vatah.
bhataha
Very good. Shloka 22. Yam labadva
yammabadva
chaparam labham
chaparam labam
manyate
manyate
nadhikam tataha
nadikam tataha
yasmin stito
vinsito
na dukkhena
na dukkena
gurunapi
gunapi
vichalyate.
vichalyate.
Thank you. Now we'll
Thank
do
you,
the
ma'am.
meaning part. Shloka 21. Sukham, happiness. Atyantikam, infinite. Yat, which. Tat, that. Buddhi, by intellect. Grahayam, understand. Atindriyam, beyond the senses. Veti, knows. Yatra, wherein. Na, never. Cha, and. Eva, certainly. Avyam, he. Stitha, situated. Chalati, go away. Tatvatah, the essence. Sri Krishna ji has said here, once the yogi is able to understand the eternal bliss or joy from the realization of the self through yoga, he realizes that this is beyond all the happiness which one can get from the senses, from sense organs. So having realized this fact, he never moves away and is always keep himself established in the true self through yoga. So if we see how nicely step by step he is teaching us, first he started like how to do, what is the position, then like what are the benefits, then more benefits, and then he is saying why one will stick to this meditation. So when a person start getting the benefits, it's very obvious, when we see, when we are doing a task and when we see that we are getting benefited by it, obviously we try to stick on that, right? So this is what Sri Krishna ji is saying, that when you start enjoying the eternal bliss by the help of the true knowledge, by realizing yourself, by doing the yoga, then you will stick on this. You will not get deviated from this. Are you able to understand? This is what he is trying to convey us. So if we see, he is a very good teacher, right? He is teaching in a very beautiful way. He is trying to convince the humans like why to do meditation. He is trying his best by showing us all the results, all the benefits. So in the previous shloka, Sri Krishna ji explained that the perfected meditator enjoys the permanent joy once he detach the mind from the sense organs and connect it to his self. So in this shloka, he elaborates on the nature of that joy. He says that this joy is infinite and is understandable only by the person doing this or achieving the state of yoga. Also, Lord says that once we are established in this joy, no external circumstances will be able to take away from this state. Yes, so we need to try. You know? So we need to keep on trying. After knowing the benefits, at least we should try. We should start doing meditation. So it will start with 1 minute. We can do with 1 minute, then 2 minutes, then 3 minutes. So basically, Sri Krishna ji is trying to convince humans why they should do meditation, what are the benefits, and he's saying once you enjoy the benefits, you will stick on this. Rupashri ma'am.
In this shloka, Lord Shri Krishna is trying to say that if once we realize the true benefit of meditation, the true happiness in realizing the absolute truth, we will not get attached to other pleasures which we get based on our sense organs. So we need to start focusing ourselves to do it. So that person is like, he knows that this is more superior than any other materialistic pleasures. So everything else looks smaller in front of this pleasure, because that looks more happier, and that state of mind, that calmness is more pleasing to the person. So to achieve that, it is not possible easily. We need to make ourselves focused, and we need to gradually be consistent and do it. Maybe like for just one minute we try to do, and then we gradually get into that state, and will be able to achieve it. Lord Shri Krishna, as in the previous shloka, he's step by step explaining how the person can achieve it, like what is how he should be, how his diet should be, how he should focus and everything. So now they're telling that they can realize the ultimate truth, and they can focus on it, and you'll not get yielded by other pleasures, which is like more smaller than the ultimate truth. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ritu Bhavi.
Yes, dear. In this shloka, Krishna ji says that if a person meditates and he realizes the happiness or the pleasure that we get from meditation, he will not leave it, and he will continue doing it, and he will not be affected by external materialistic desires.
Thank you. Shloka 22. Yam which labhadva having gained or achieved, cha and aparam any other, labham gain, manyate considers, na not, adhikam greater, tata than that, yasmin in which, stita established, na never, Dukkhena by sorrow, Guruna by the greatest, Api even, Vichalayat is shaken or disturbed. Sri Krishna ji says, having achieved the supreme state of self realization, one does not consider any other achievement to be greater. So, being thus established in the self realization, one is not shaken even in the middle of the greatest problem or worst situation. So, he tells more about like when a person achieve this state, so even any of the materialistic situations cannot shake that person, cannot divert his mind, and that materialistic situations problems are not at all affecting the person who has attained that supreme state. That is the state of a true yogi. This is the state where a person attains moksha. So Sri Krishna ji says that once the meditator gets this joy, he does not even give any importance to any other joy in the world. The joy of meditation becomes highest. Also, this joy protects the meditator from the shocks of the worldly life. Having gained the joy of meditation, he does not get agitated by any sorrow whatsoever. So, as we saw earlier, and any joy obtained in the material world is temporary. So, if someone becomes a manager, he aspires to become a senior manager. So once he becomes a senior manager, he experiences the joy for some time, but then the aim for so called larger joy. So he wants to become a director, and so the cycle continues. But but if a person attains that supreme state, that is nothing beyond that. It's the ultimate, right? So we continuously aim for greater and greater joys. So, in other words, we are always planning for future enjoyment. There will be never There will never come a point in life when we can say, yes, now my life is fulfilled. So Sri Krishna ji says that only meditation will give sense of true fulfillment and everlasting joy that is incomparable to any worldly joy that we have experienced. So basically, we will understand that the joy what you will get after you become a perfect meditator, that will be a different level of joy. So then that person is not at all affected by the materialistic thing, even the materialistic sorrow or situations, nothing. So it really works. I have seen many people, where they have attained this state, and for them, there no this materialistic things from which we are affected, the normal human being, they are not affected by it. So it works, and there are no people who are really true yogis. They don't look like they look like a normal human being, but they are true yogis. They have attained the Brahman state. So this is what Sri Krishna ji says, that the small small things with which we are affected, we get sad, we get upset, we get happy, we get excited, will a true yogi will be beyond all these things. Ritu Babi, your turn.
Yeah, so in this shloka, Krishnaji says that if a person attains the ultimate level of meditation after and he experiences the ultimate truth or happiness, after that he is not satisfied with anything inferior to that, or he is not shaken up by any materialistic wealth because he has experienced the true knowledge.
Thank you. Rupashri ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. In the shloka, Lord Shri Krishna is trying to say that once you realize the ultimate truth and he becomes a perfect level of meditator, then he will not get yielded by any materialistic situation, the best of situation or the worst of situation, for the happiness or sadness. In such case, I'm sorry, ma'am, she's struggling too much.
Shreyas, what happened? Shreya.
Yeah, so that the person will not get influenced by any such situation, and he will not value anything like materialistic situations. Thank you, I'm sorry.
No problem.